What is going on? I used to have the intro with like, but it's like when I click that button, it's missing now. So how are you guys doing? I tried to do like, my normal, when I clicked this one, like went black. So we got my mom, my dad, we got Elena Brooks. Thanks, Elena. Thank you so much. Yeah, Sauce Stash, the other channel, not this one, but Sauce Stash hit 1,000 subscribers this weekend. I'm looking for my little, there it is. It is Bink. Like, does that work out? Looks a lot better. Oh, we're like doing something. There we go. There we go. That looks better. Yeah, Sauce Stash had 100,000 subscribers. That was so wild. Monica's 40th birthday this weekend, and we got engaged. It was incredible. Like, I'm so happy she said yes. It was just such a great. It was probably the weekend of my entire life. It's breaking up again. I don't know what's happening. It seems like that was what was happening last week. On my end, it says that it's good. It says status good. Status bad, but right now it's saying status is good. If it keeps breaking up, it's going to be a short live stream again, just because these live streams are so hard. I literally just got done working like 30 minutes ago. Good buddies called to congratulate me, and him and I were the last hour, and then getting the live stream going. So it is kind of tough to keep these streams going. But I'm going to figure out how to do it. We're going to probably figure out a way to do streams back on the Sauce channel. Since I've only been doing them here like every other week, I'm thinking about just bringing them over to the regular Sauce Stash channel like, anytime there's something new, Like, I want to do a 100 subscriber stream on the main channel when I get the silver play button. I don't know if you guys know this, but like with YouTube, when you hit 100,000 subscribers, they send you a silver play button, and it's something that I've looked forward to much since I started. It's something that you kind of dream about, and yeah, dreaming about it. And I always joked, like, pretty much you can see it, that little where this grate is, that's where the button's gonna go when I get it, and it's only gonna be for a short time because we're gonna be moving out of this house. I'm not gonna have this studio anymore, so I don't know where the play button's gonna go, wherever the studio is or whatever it is. So we got Shadow Seed. Thanks, Shadow Seed. Thanks so much. Harley, how are you doing? So let's see. Congrats, did you on her birthday? I proposed a few days before her birthday. So the cutting out issue doesn't streaming issue, but something happening before it hits the stream. I use what's called OBS, and it says that it's not dropping anything right now. It's saying drop 0.0%. So I don't know. I honestly don't know what the count is. I haven't changed anything, so I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe it's something on the microphone's end. Is it like? Let's see if I can just bring the microphone closer to me. So today after filming, so I have to make that play button. Yeah, it's gonna go in the background somewhere. It's gonna be on the set. Daddy Dutch, Kent. My sympathies to Monica. Did you hear that, babe? Kent sends his sympathies to you. So guys, let me know. Maybe this is better. I don't know. I don't know if I want to stay in the Sauce Stash room right now. We're probably just gonna go a half hour today for sure. I accidentally gas, and I've never done it before, so the whole studio kind of smells a little gassy right now. I have the fan on, and it's been like I would say an hour since. It's been like a half an hour since. So I'm hoping I don't just pass out. I don't know. We'll find out what happens. We'll find out if stay to see if I make it. Still clipping with the mic move. Dang, what is going on? So YouTube says health is good. Put on the stream and just see if I Let me go to live.
Let's see it. Take it. Um, no clip might move. Dang, what is going? So YouTube says.
Okay, hold on. Let me try. I'm gonna try something here.
Put on the stream.
Okay. So hold on. I'm gonna pause this really fast. I just switched over to the computer's microphone, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. See, Chef PC, come on, you can tell me the studio hasn't smelled gassy? I don't know. It might. Yeah, it probably has in the past. But it is really gassy right now. Let me see.
Put on the stream.
Okay. So hold on, I'm going to pause this really fast. I just switched over to the computer's microphone, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. See, Chef PC. So it was the computer. So it's the blue. The blue microphone's dead. I wonder if it's the blue or if it's the my USB port. That's so crazy. I'm so bummed. I like that microphone. I'm gonna have to try to see if I can just record it, or like record without that microphone. So now that we've taken up a third of the stream because of that blue, I think the last time that's the whole thing too. I wonder what's going on with that. I wonder if the blue's dead or if the USB port is dead. It might be this computer. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. But yeah, so we got a cool video coming up. It's most likely the USB port. It probably is. I have a feeling this computer is on its last leg. I don't know what I'm going to do. This computer dies. Saustache is done. Like, I'll have to figure something out. I don't know. So, but yeah, I don't know, guys. So I'm working on a really cool video. I don't know if you guys know what the watermelon, what is it? I can't think of it right now. It's probably because of the gas in the studio. The watermelon radish. Have you guys seen this? So it's really cool. The guy from Duck's Eatery took a watermelon radish, he pickled it, and then smoked it, and sliced it up, and supposedly he won a prosciutto contest with it. So after I did the salmon video a few weeks ago, I thought, and the beet came out very like ham-like, the consistency, I thought, well, if a radish could taste like prosciutto, if the watermelon radish could taste like it was like prosciutto, I wonder if I cooked it in a similar process that I did the salmon and brined it in more of like a meaty brine, if I can get it tasting like roast beef. So that's what I'm thinking, and that's what I'm working on now. I have it sitting overnight. That video, if it works out, fingers crossed, I'll find out tomorrow if it works out. That's going to be Wednesday. And like the flavoring, the sauce that I made for this flavoring, I'm telling you right now, it's like the beefiest tasting sauce that I've ever made. I'm so happy about it. I mean, I'm just like, I couldn't believe how good it tasted, like just the sauce alone. So it's, I mean, honestly, like even like Kent, you could use this sauce to pour over like a roast to make it even meatier. I mean, it's like, it was wild. Terry's here. Terry was feeding some deer. Thanks, Terry. Thanks so much. Monica's like at work, like working right now in her pajamas, so I don't know if she's going to come over or not.
Hi.
She said hi. I don't think she's coming over, but she says hi. We're both like working like crazy. Today is like a like sitting at home, just kind of like recouping over the weekend. This weekend we went to. Oh, thank you, Terry. Thank you so much. Thank you. On a roll right now. The channel is doing about 1,000 subs a day, which is just, I mean, super stoked about that. It's everything's going great right now. Monica and I are trying to figure out some new moves for Saustache. You know, I've been talking about a cookbook for a long time, and there's been a lot of talk. I just really need to like figure out the next move. You know, like what is it going to be? You know, like a cookbook or just new merch or. You know, I've really wanted to do a second channel. You know, that's something that I really want to work on, is trying to build up another channel of some sort. I don't know what it would be, but I kind of want to not do food, you know, like I love doing like these like food videos now that I've kind of found this niche of doing like food hacks. So I thought like not food hacks, but like vegan food hacks. Um, so I thought it'd be kind of cool to just like do, I don't know, just regular, um, give some like regular like. That's true, Terry. You did. You made a cookbook. You totally could give some tips on the book. Um, yeah, you've done really well with those. Congrats on your book, Terry. Really, seriously. Um, Yeah, Harley, everything kind of came back. It's the views. So the views and subs were down about a month ago. The channel was doing about 1 million monthly views, and um, the channel was doing about 1 million monthly views and about 500 to 800 subscribers a day. And then I had a consultation with Daryl Eves. I talked to Daryl Eves, and that was a good conversation. And I'm not going to say that there was. So definitely got my money's worth. Um, it was a good consultation. It wasn't really anything that I didn't already know, but he definitely made me see some things in a little bit different light. And just with a few little tweaks of content, not like I didn't change anything on the way that I was doing the channel. I mean, that you can see that the videos have stayed the same. I kind of like added a little bit more to the videos, but just kind of being a little bit more consistent with the series and things like that. That everything's kind of came way back. I'm doing, like I said, I'm doing around 1,000 subscribers a day now, and I'm pushing about 50 to 55,000 daily views, which is up from where it was previously. Before I was pushing around 35,000 daily views. So the channels definitely came back, and there's like a lot of the videos that I worked on previously has just kind of started working again. The black garlic video, the realistic chicken wing video, and the one ingredient video. So they've all kind of started coming back. It was very hard for like those 2 or 3 months where the channel just really took a pretty serious dive. And you know what the thing is? It's like now that I'm seeing how a lot of this works, it seems like that's really the way that YouTube promotes a channel, is that because I can see like even how it's doing now, it's doing fairly well now. But I have a feeling in about a month or two, it will probably take another dive, and I'll have to, as long as the content I keep doing keeps matching a certain level of quality, then I think I can keep these roller coaster patterns going. But I think that's really what it is. I don't think YouTube really just promotes a channel just nonstop, forever. Like I think they just kind of like, as a video starts going, like right now I have about 3 videos that are just like hitting, so it's like once those kind of stop hitting, then I'm just relying on the rest of the videos again. So I think it's just like that kind of ride, and you just have to follow it and figure out ways to kind of like you said, yep, it's a combination of minor tweaks and weird random YouTube variations. I didn't tweak anything with my titles. I didn't tweak anything with my thumbnails. I didn't really tweak much except just trying to make the content a little bit better. And that's one thing that I want to keep trying to do. But at this point right now, I feel like I got to hire somebody to make it any better than what I'm doing. If I can, I don't know. Getting there. That'd be really cool if I could, but we're getting there. But yeah, so Monica and I went down to St. Petersburg, Florida this weekend. We went to the Chihuly Museum, which was really neat. I don't know if you guys saw on my Instagram, but man, that is a cool museum. I mean, that is a super cool museum. We were just, like, Monica and myself and her family were just kind of carrying on like teenagers at a mall in this museum. So that was kind of funny. Like, I don't know how we didn't get kicked out because we were just taking selfies in front of every one of these things. I don't know if you guys know Chihuly, but he is a glass artist, and he just creates these massive glass structures. They almost kind of remind you of something that you would see like in, like, baby, how would you describe Chihuly? Like, what's the word I'm looking for? His stuff is like Dr. Seuss. Like it's very yeah. It's just yeah. Here's Monica and her sister and mom. And that's all glass. Like I mean, it's just crazy. That's all glass. And oop, I don't want to delete the photo. Um, and that's like a lot of the stuff that he does. Like it's just these huge glass sculptures, and then it's like really neat. Like we went to this, they do like a glass blowing thing to see how they blow glass and like make these pieces. It's just like you need so many people involved just to kind of keep it going because once the glass is, you can't like stop and take a break and come back tomorrow. Like you just got to keep adding to the glass. Like it doesn't stop until it's ready to roll. I mean, so it's really crazy some of the stuff that he does. Harley, there's a Chihuly Museum in Seattle. That's neat. I didn't know that. But yeah, he's like a world-renowned artist. So it was really cool. So we did that, and then we ate at this restaurant called Salton Sea Salt. It was called Sea Salt. I thought it was Salton Sea, but Sea Salt. And it was really cool because on the table they left like all these different salts, and they had like a black salt, like a physically black salt. There was like a regular sea salt, but then they also had Kananamuk, the black salt that I use on my egg. They had, like, and I still have it just over there in my little pantry shelf. And they had the Kananamuk, like the egg salt, and it was really cool because like the guy was describing the salts, and he's like, "This one is hit or miss if people like it. It tastes eggy." And I was like, "I know, I have that salt." So I felt really cool about that. But it was like, so it's a northern Italian restaurant in St. Pete, and it is like probably one of the best like Italian dinners that I've had in a long time. And like Monica and I go to Italian quite a bit. This was incredible. Just, I mean, it was really incredible. Cody, due to this channel, I'm more curious about vegan products. That's awesome, Cody. That is really cool. That is really cool. I think it is like, so like this, I try not to be, this channel does make plant-based recipes, but I don't want to be a vegan channel because I don't want, I want everybody to choose, to have a feeling of choosing what they eat, like being able to choose and be creative. And, like for me, like when I started changing my diet, and exploring and finding new things and new recipes and just trying things and being a little bit more open-minded. And I think that's the reason why so many people are going plant-based now is because people are being a little bit more open-minded to try things like the Impossible Burger or try things like the Beyond Burger. And that's making people say, like, wait a minute, like, that's crazy that the Impossible Burger tastes just like meat. It's like, so they're a little bit more open-minded to try like the next thing, like the daikon bacon or something. So that's where I'm going. So I love that comment, that you're more curious about trying vegan products because there's some really wild stuff. I'm not vegan. I was vegan for a long time, and I was vegetarian for a long time. And when I was, the stuff that I'm making now, the stuff that I'm doing now, and the stuff that is on the market now didn't exist. And now it like blows my mind because it's just so crazy what you could do. It's like the best that I had was seitan. Like that was the best that I had. Like you didn't get any meatier than that. It was seitan and tofu. And then like all of the other like the burgers that were available, it was like black bean burgers. So the stuff that I'm making now, I just love. And it's like if I can open up some people's minds to be able to try that kind of stuff and like maybe make their own meaty burgers at home and like do that, that's so cool. So I love that. That's really neat. So Terry, where do you get black salt? Like the physically black salt or the black salt that I have? The eggy black salt that I have is in my Amazon store, amazon.com/shop/sauce stash. Or, I mean, you can just get it on Amazon. But Amazon also has black salt. There's two different kinds of black salt. There's black salt, which is Kananamuk, or Kalanamuk. It's not actually black. It's pink, almost. It's like a pink purpley. But it's ground from like a black rock and why it's called black salt. But then there's also black Hawaiian sea salt, which is, it's like a volcanic sea salt. and it kind of tastes a little smoky. It's like very sea tasting and smoky tasting. It's a very unique kind of taste. My husband wants to be vegetarian and eat a lot less meat than I do, but he thinks it's strange to buy things that try and mimic meats. We buy Gardein crumbles and their chicken strips. Yeah, you know what the thing is too is like when I was 100% vegan, I very rarely ate a lot of like the imitation meats because I didn't really like the way that they tasted at the time. Um, and like I did like, do things like like one of the things that I really had a lot of was the Anna's macaroni and cheese, but it was the Anna's macaroni and cheese, the dairy free vegan version, and that was always really good. I had that a lot, but for like the most part, like my meals consisted of like stir fries and like noodle recipes. Like I mean, like honestly, like take rice and a bunch of veggies, throw them together with soy sauce. You got a killer dinner, and it's 100% vegan. Um, I used to make sloppy joes using like black beans just because I liked sloppy joes, but I didn't like any of the beef crumbles were out there. My parents will probably remember when my parents are in the chat, but my parents will probably remember that when they came down the one time when I was completely vegan, and a restaurant owner gave me some fake meat at the time, and it was the best fake meat that was available. Impossible wasn't around, Beyond wasn't even a company, and we took it home, and I was like, I'm really excited to try this like sloppy joe. I wanted to try sloppy joes with it, and it was terrible. So it's like the stuff that like now, like Monica and I made the Beyond Meat sloppy joes the other day, and you couldn't even tell. Like I mean, you couldn't tell, and it's delicious. I mean, so that's why I really like it. Yeah, lentil joes are really good. I've done that in the past quite a bit. That's really good. Um, he won't try the Impossible Burger because it's trying to be too hard to be meat. Yeah, it's funny. Some people don't really want to try it. I think it's good for people that just want to eat a little bit less meat because it is an option, but not everybody wants it. Some people just want to like go completely vegetarian. They want to get away from meat, and that's cool because that's their choice, and there's nothing wrong with it. You eat what you want to eat. And some people, like they want to eat less meat, but they're in the mood for a burger, So it's cool that like, it's like I'm in the mood for a burger tonight, so I'm gonna go get the Impossible Whopper. I can get a regular Whopper if I wanted to, but I like the Impossible Whopper. I think it's good, so I might as well get that, and it's just as good. A lot of times when we go out, like I just don't really feel like getting a Beyond Burger or an Impossible Burger, so I'll just do something. I'll just do a regular burger, But I like having the choice, and I like being able to like make this stuff and try to make it better. And plus, it's just so fun cooking plant-based. Like, I think it's cool. Hey man, we really went on like a rant tonight about that. Yeah. So mom, yeah, you remember the restaurant that gave us that meat, and it just wasn't like I remember when he bless you, baby. I remember when he cooked it in the restaurant. He made tacos, and we're like, when you make tacos, you just add a ton of cumin. Bless you, baby. Add a ton of cumin. You add like a ton of like, chili pepper and stuff, and you just cover it up, and you can make anything taste like taco meat. But when I tried to like actually like season up this meat to make it taste like beef, it didn't taste anything like beef at all. So it is kind of crazy. Let's see, gang. I'm going to be wrapping it up here pretty soon. Jesse, I'm not saying your last name. Is that Jesse? You remember when you hit 20,000? I remember when you hit 20,000. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Everybody's saying bless you. Everybody's saying bless you, baby. Gang, I'm gonna wrap it up pretty soon. Monica and I are gonna get some dinner. What should we eat tonight? I don't know. Like Monica wants to just eat at home. So that means I have to go into the grocery store and get something. We were thinking some like mac and cheese, or I don't know. Just don't know what like I'm in the mood for. Like maybe some. Gotta make something good. But yeah, gang, I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for letting me just kind of like hang out with you guys. Let's see, Cody. There's more to mushrooms than what I know about. I want to try all of them you show on your channel. How surprised you were There's more to mushrooms than what I know about. I want to try all of them shown on the channel. How surprised were you when eating them? So some of these mushrooms are crazy. Like, I will say, the lobster mushroom. The shocking thing about the lobster mushroom is not necessarily the taste, because it's just a mild taste. You have to season it up with any of your dishes. But the smell of it. Like, we had the lobster mushroom in the refrigerator for like 3 days, and you would open up the fridge, and it smelled like we had a fridge full of lobster. Like, I mean, it just smells like it was the craziest thing. You remember that, baby? I mean, it just smelled like a fridge full of lobster. That one was really crazy. But I will say that pink oyster mushroom, that video didn't really do that well, but that pink oyster mushroom, that was probably one of the most shocking. That thing was so meaty. It's literally the meatiest mushroom that I've ever tried. I mean, the meatiest mushroom that I've ever tried. And I was frying them up pretty well. I almost feel like I should have like double fried them, you know, to really crisp them up, because when they crisped up to like a chip, wow, the bacon flavor was through the roof. They were through the roof. But yeah. Oh, Tippy Taps, hey, what is going on, Tippy Taps? I'm late, but she said yes. Thank you so much. She did say yes. It was a super exciting weekend. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, gang. Thanks for being here again. Thanks for letting me just kind of like hang out. I'm going to figure out a way. I don't know how long it's going to take to get the silver play button, but whenever I do, that's when I'm going to do the actual like real 100,000 live stream, and it's going to be over on the regular Sauce Sash channel, and there's going to probably be some other things going along with that, hopefully. But yeah, that's what I got. So thanks again. I'm gonna head out. I hope you guys have a good night, and thanks for all being here. Okay, later.